they've looked? Can you kind of give you a little thumbnail sketch of how they've
You know what? Right now we've got a great competition going on at all spots. Now, Tough, we were so excited about the way Tough finished the year, and he had a real unfortunate accident or injury. We really do believe we'll have him for next season. Knowing Tough Borland, he'll be back sooner than most people will be back. But the rest of them, we have a 6-7 man competition going on that really is a testimony to the recruiting we've done around here and the guys that we have. And it's up for grabs. We have a lot of positions that are up for grabs, and they're fighting hard for them.
How's Browning doing, Coach?
Barron's really coming along. You know, before Tough got hurt, we were having Will a little bit, an outside backer, and then when Tough went out, we put him back in at Mike. So him and Justin are battling hard at the Mike, and we have Trajan Mitchell coming in the fall, and he'll also get in the Mike conversation.
Hey, Bill, when Raekwon McMillan first got here, there was a sense around him, even as what he produced as a true freshman, that he was going to be somebody who has to be on the field from the beginning and nobody knows what he turned into. Does Barron have that same type of hit factor that you could see immediately?
I think at times he does. It's at times, though, that it's not all the time. And if Barron, if that light comes on, he's a young man that as he's growing and you understand the defense and you understand, you get reps. They need reps. You know, he didn't get a lot of reps last year. And when you have reps, you gain confidence, you gain knowledge, you go faster, and all of a sudden this bravado comes out in you. And it's coming, but it's not quite there yet.
We all know what Justin's had to deal with in his career here with the injuries and things. What's he done to get in the mix like this?
Justin has had a great spring, and he really has taken a big step. Right now he's running with the one mics. Him and Barron kind of switch off, but Justin, again, with his understanding and his reps, and all those injuries are behind him. He missed a lot of reps with those injuries, and I think people lose sight of that. But Justin Hill, you're right now has had probably one of the better springs.
And the outside linebacker spots, can you go through those and just who's repping with the ones and the twos at the outside backer
We're switching
spots?
out and back. Now, Malik Harrison's out there at the Sam, and Dallas Gantz behind him, and then Pete and Barron, Pete and Keandre are out at the Will, and they're switching that up. And halfway through, we switch Keandre and Malik, and we switch Pete. So the outside backers are interchangeable. The Mike is the Mike. So that's kind of what we're doing, and they need to know both. There's so much carryover in both positions, and those guys are scrapping out. I don't know who the starters are yet.
You described Barron as being able to play outside as well. Do you just have any more in college football? Do you have to be able to play any of those linebackers?
I think in football in general, even in all my years in the NFL, I was always asking the scouts to give me 3-down linebackers. I need a guy that can play on all 3 downs, and third down means you can run in the NFL. And it's really what football is anymore. You've got to be able to run. And you've got to be able to, stop the run, but you have to be able to run and cover because it's all 11 personnel, it's all spread offenses, and it's in space. So you have to be an athlete.
Hey, Bill, Justin Hilliard was a 5-star prospect, and I'm not just saying that just because of his recruiting rankings, but that just means that he's probably an upper-level athlete coming out of high school. You mentioned that he missed a lot of reps because he's been injured, but when you're an upper-level athlete, can you overcome losing reps faster if you're healthy? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think you have a point there, but reps are golden no matter who you are. Even in the NFL, they're the best of the best athletes. And an NFL player that doesn't have reps is behind the NFL player that has reps. So it does matter that you're a better athlete. It absolutely matters. But reps are golden, and you got to have them, and you got to grow.
How far behind is he before you think he could actually be game?
Oh, not far behind. I'm not saying he's behind right now. I'm saying he's caught up. He's caught up. Those injuries are why it took him a while.
Is there anything with Justin that does he look just like a guy who's ready to go, or do those injuries take a toll on you at all?
He's ready to go. The injuries do not factor in right now. They don't factor.
He's the same player.
You got it.
He's completely healthy. Is his confidence level there?
It is, and that's the neat part about this spring. That's what came back. I think if you ask Justin, I think it's the confidence that came back because of his reps.
You lost 2 guys to the NFL and then a guy to an Achilles. I mean, most coaches in your situation would be at least a little worried. How would you describe your state of mind?
That's a good point, but I'm so excited about the group I'm working with. These guys are talented. They are all in. They are grinding. It matters to them. I'm excited about what's going to happen, and I have no worries. The next man will step up. This is a talented group of players at Ohio State and linebackers.
How important do you feel it is to get the starting group or starting rotation right? Because I think a lot of people have an outside perspective that the linebackers may have taken a step back this year, and now you don't have as much experience. So I think that maybe there might be some added pressure on you to get the rotation.
There's always pressure, and I always have to get it right. That is my job. I've got to get it right, and there is the pressure to get these guys right. I'm confident about the way we're handling it right now, and you can only play the hand you're dealt, and I'm excited about the hand I'm dealt because these guys they're going hard at it, and they'll be ready.
Would you anticipate that when everybody's healthy in the fall, when Tough is back and everybody's ready to go, that you'll pretty much play 3, or do you anticipate that you will rotate on some kind of regular basis with 4 or 5?
I think
6
with our
guys?
different packages, there'll be more players playing than just 3 guys. I think we have the athletic skill set to play more, and some of them, the nickel package is a different animal, and it takes a different skill set than the base package, and then we have a couple other ones that I think we'll get more than 3 linebackers on the field.
You said
At the mic,
Sam and the Will are kind of
Interchangeable, yes, yeah.
Is there any kind of like a different skill set or different talents or different techniques or anything that you're looking for between one and the other, or are those basically just exactly the same?
They're out in space more, and depending on what we're getting, it dictates the different. We have different game plans that'll put someone in space more. So it's interchangeable in that we can change the way we call a game and set a game up for a game plan, which may put the Will backer in space more than the Sam. We can dictate that. Coach Shallow does a great job of being the way we want to be against an offense to stop what we want to stop, and we kind of go on the aggressive. So they're interchangeable in that sense, if that makes sense.
At the mic right now, is Justin and Barron, are they pretty equal, or is one kind of ahead of the other right now?
They're equal.
So it's pretty much all 6 guys in the 2 deep are pretty much
so.
interchangeable.
That's
Not
where
interchangeable, but as far as
they're scrapping it out for
Yeah.
those spots. They really are.
We know Dante Booker is injured this spring.
Yeah.
Where do you anticipate him fitting in the fall?
Well, Dante will be an outside backer, and he'll come in and we'll get through his getting back into off of the injuries. He's missing a lot of reps, and then he'll come in and he'll scrap it out for an outside backer spot. Could be the Sam or the Will.
Are you fairly certain that he'll be on the roster in the fall, or is there a possibility that he could go
There was a
somewhere
report
else?
a little while ago
Yeah.
that was a false report. Right now, Dante Booker's 100% in our plans, and he had some bad shoulders, and he got them fixed, and it's a great thing. It's a positive. He's got some time in the system, so the reps all day they hurt. He'll be fine when we're ready to go, and we're excited about Dante.
We've heard Urban and Greg both sing the praises of Dallas Gant. What have you seen from Dallas? What does he need to work on here?
Dallas should be in high school right now, and Dallas is gone. He is such a special young man in his intelligence and his work ethic, how much it means to him. So as freshmen go, he is ahead of the curve. He's ahead of the curve.
What does he need to work on yet?
Oh, it's everything as a freshman. It's everything. You got to understand the system. You got to understand your new role. You got to understand college offenses. The linemen are huge. The backs are faster. The receivers are faster. So it's just an acclimation into what college football is.
We're talking about Justin and Barron, but when Tuff's healthy, is Tuff definitely your starting middle linebacker when he's back?
He was before he got hurt because Tuff runs the show. Tuff, I mean, everybody in there looks at Tuff, and they know Tuff knows, and Tuff gets it set, and Tuff does his job every down. And he earned that last year, and that's where Tuff left as the starter. And when he gets healthy, again, it's an Achilles, so the timetable is on his own body. When it comes back, we don't know where that is. Game 3, game 1, training camp, we don't know that. And that's going to dictate a lot of where he'll be back.
You've seen a lot of injuries. Just how does an Achilles injury, how difficult is that for a football player to come back from in like less than a year?
I think it is a challenge, but not. I know what we're doing now with Achilles. I've had many players get Achilles and they come back and play, and that Achilles is never a problem again. That's the neat part about it. Once it's fixed, and I've never seen it happen to the same spot. But we really are ahead of the game with Tuff and how he heals, and he's healed everything faster than most. So hopefully we'll have him.
Did it happen during practice?
Yeah, right through practice.
Really? Okay. And you said it's your responsibility to figure out who to play at what spot and get all the mix and match. How did you think it went last year? I mean, there's always the second year of a coach. A lot of coaches talk about that. I know you were here the year before also, but how do you think you did last year, and what did you maybe learn for this year?
Well, I think there was a lot of positives came out of last year. Obviously, we would have loved to have that national championship, and that's really the end goal for us. Collectively, there was a couple games that all of us, we wish we could have played better. As far as how we lined up the linebackers, I think looking back, that was our option and our best options. Tuff had been a redshirt. We didn't know where Tuff was in the mic, and he was coming along, and I think it all kind of happened on its own time, and everybody got their spot and won their spot or ended up playing in those positions in the time it had to happen. So every year is different. Every year's got different twists and turns. I think we navigated that as best we could. Again, did we come up short on our goal at Ohio State? Yes, but it was collective, and I think we have to move forward, and we're really excited about the group we have and going forward.